going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're here in the garage today. I've got my new to me F30 335i here behind us. I figured I'd take the opportunity today to kind of go over what kind of options are on this car, what kind of aftermarket parts are on it, as well as what kind of modifications I plan to do on this new build of mine. So I've actually pulled up the VIN decoder on this particular vehicle, and let's get into what kind of options we've got. Okay, so I've pulled up a VIN decoder website. If you guys didn't know, you could actually just do a Google search for a BMW VIN decoder, plug in your VIN number, and it'll tell you all of the options, the factory options that came on your vehicle. Unfortunately, I do not have the original window sticker for this car, so this is how I'm going to tell you exactly what is on this vehicle. So pulling this up, this is a 2014 335i. Obviously, it's a sedan. Non-X-drive, rear-wheel drive. The production date on this thing was 12/13/2013. It's an N55. Stock horsepower on here is 306, but we'll get into that in a second. And the color exterior is mineral gray metallic. The inside is actually coral red, so which you guys have probably already seen. In terms of packages, we've got the M Sport package, which is the exterior, M Sport suspension, M leather steering wheel, M aerodynamics package. We've got a glass moonroof. Came with carpet floor mats. I actually just recently purchased some M Performance rubber floor mats, so I've got that in the car now. Interior mirror with auto dimming, seat adjusters with electric with memory, sport seats. Let's see, storage compartment package. Seat heating, driver and passenger package. Let's see, it actually came with walnut wood trim on the interior, but the previous owner actually purchased M Performance dry carbon fiber trim, and so we've got that in there with the Alcantara. Navigation system, so it's got iDrive heads-up display, satellite radio capable. It's got the Harman Kardon surround system, connect to drive services, real-time traffic information, remote services, BMW apps, parking distance control, rain sensors, xenon lighting, adaptive headlights, automatic air conditioning, both dual climate control, lighting package, and cruise control, brake function, emergency release trunk or luggage compartment, kind of some basic standard stuff here. As you can see, we've got the 403M wheels here that are 19-inch wheels, sport automatic transmission, tire pressure display, hydro steering servotronic, multifunction F steering wheel, run flat tires, alarm system, comfort access, reverse camera, daytime running lights, a lot of very basic standard equipment that comes on these cars. Gloss shadow line around the windows, window trim. In terms of other equipment that this vehicle actually came with from the factory, it's got an outer skin protection, so it's actually got some clear bra that came from factory on here, so we'll get to that in a second here. And that looks to be about it in terms of factory options. So let's take you around the car and talk about what is on here. Okay, as I mentioned, the exterior of the car actually has some clear bra that came from factory on it. And so we've got the whole front end, basically full front bumper, the headlights, the entire hood, both front fenders, the side mirrors both have it, and then there's actually part of the roof line actually has clear bra as well. And then there's also just right below the license plate, on top of the bumper there. So quite a bit of clear bra. Also, all of the doors, the little pockets there actually have some clear bra behind it as well, both the front and rear. As you can see, the side mirrors are not only just carbon fiber, but they are also covered in clear bra, both this portion and the black portion. Unfortunately, there are some flaws in the clear bra, so this is not actually a scratch, it's just in the clear bra, so if I wanted to pull this off and replace it, I could. No big deal. So pretty much other than the carbon fiber mirror caps there, which are BMW Performance OEM They have perfect fitment. They look amazing. Other than that, the car exterior-wise has nothing else on it, other than the kidney grills, which actually have a couple rock chips in them. So I will probably end up replacing those or having them repainted or something like that. But the car is not perfect. It's got, like I said, it's got some clear bra on it, and most of the flaws are actually in the clear bra. So I pointed this one out to you here. An additional one would be here on the fender. You can see a little spot there. That's actually the clear bra. That's got a little chip in it. The paint is perfect underneath it. In terms of the front end, this is the worst of the worst. And a lot of this is the clear bra, but if you look closely, the actual bumper cover was scraped. I think the previous owner hit a parking block, and so there is some, some waviness right here on this particular spot. So my plan is to cover that with a front lip, and we should be okay there. Additionally, this portion of the clear bra also has some rock chip issues. Don't mind the car. I've been driving it. This is going to be my new daily, so it's actually not very clean right now. It's got bug guts all over it. In terms of the rest of the bumper, I think it's in okay condition. For the hood, you can see this little spot here. This is also part of the clear bra, missing. Eventually, I will pull off all these little sections and have them redone, I think, because it will drive me nuts. Let's see here. There's also this one here, also in the clear bra. But other than that, the paint's pretty much fantastic. There is no door dings. There was a small scratch on the back passenger door here, but I did some polishing and got about 85% of that out, but you can't really tell anymore. And the inside is pretty much flawless. So like I mentioned before, I actually recently purchased some new floor mats. So these are actually M Performance floor mats with the red border around it. So that's pretty cool. I prefer rubber floor mats just for, all season, all purpose. And I can keep these stock carpets in pristine condition. So the inside's pretty clean. I will eventually do, a nice deep cleanse on the leather and do some protection on that. But yeah, pretty solid. So in the beginning of my video, I talked about any current quote-unquote aftermarket parts, and this doesn't really have any aftermarket parts per se, but I will show you. It does have the M Performance Power Kit on it from BMW. It's under warranty, so this does not make the standard 306 horsepower that is on the standard 335. This actually makes closer to 335 horsepower with the M Performance Power Kit on it, which is essentially a new intake system. You've got a nice M Performance engine cover. There's a different tune on it from BMW, and then it also comes with the M Performance exhaust, which sounds great, by the way. So there's the M Performance exhaust. The tips aren't very big or anything, and they do need some cleaning, but it sounds pretty good for a stock car. But that's about it on what the car currently has, what it currently looks like, etc. And let's go into what kind of modifications I plan to do in this thing. Okay, so let's talk about modifications, because we all know that that's going to happen. If you guys remember my E90 335, you'll know that I did upgraded turbos, intake, catless downpipes, BMW Performance exhaust. It had a custom tune. It had airlift suspension, air suspension, and 4-star wheels. It was completely modified. Everything completely done. That thing made almost 500 wheel horsepower. I do not plan to do that with this particular car. This is the N55, so it's a little bit more reliable than my N54 was, but I'm actually pretty happy with the way the current power is for now. Eventually, maybe I'll do some, a different tune or something like that, but the M Performance Power Kit is actually pretty good, and it's under warranty still. The car It's actually still under warranty until May of next year, so I'd like to take it over to BMW soon and have them look at it and do an oil change and make sure everything's good to go on it. So I will tell you that I already do have a couple aftermarket parts either here or on the way. I did purchase a M Performance style carbon fiber rear trunk spoiler, and that was actually from ECS Tuning. I've got it in the house, just waiting to be installed. The front bumper, since it's got that little blemish on the front passenger side on the bumper there, I already purchased a whole front lip, and what I did was I went with a company called JHP Dynamics. We'll get more into that once the front lip actually gets here, but it's going to be a full front lip, which is going to be an M Performance style lip, but the whole thing is carbon fiber. So that'll be something cool to put on. In addition, I'm getting a rear diffuser from that company as well. So after those exterior mods, I also plan to do color match reflectors here. I cannot stand the orange. I also plan to get the wheels refinished. They aren't in the best condition. There's a couple curbings. Honestly, it's been a daily driven car for the previous owner, and so the insides of the barrels are kind of beat up, and I'd like to just get them refinished. Whether or not I change the color on the wheels, I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section if I should do something different. My plan was kind of just to do maybe an OEM refinish. Also, part of me was thinking maybe the insides, the inside of the wheels here, do them all black, but keep the face silver. Maybe like a two-tone type thing. Thought maybe doing the whole things in the entire wheel in bronze. I don't want to do black wheels again. I've got black wheels on the M3, so I don't want to do that again, especially for a daily driver. It's kind of a pain in the ass to clean black wheels on a daily basis, so I don't want to do that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do for wheels. Other than that, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Like I said, the M Performance power kit's pretty good. I don't want to change the exhaust. Maybe I will eventually do a downpipe on it, just to give it a little bit more noise and a little bit more kick in the pants, but overall the car sounds really, really nice. The BMW M Performance exhaust was what I had on my E90, and that was by far my best exhaust setup on that car, so I don't plan on changing that part too much. In terms of the interior, I will probably get some either red or carbon fiber paddle shifters to go with the interior. But other than that, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I might re-tint the windows actually, because whatever tint is on here currently is way too light for my liking. It's maybe like 50% tint. So eventually I would like to get that redone, maybe in like 15 or 20% tint, and also do the windshield, maybe like 50% on the windshield. So, one more thing. So I also mentioned that these are aftermarket kidney grills. I don't think that they're M Performance just because the fitment's kind of not the greatest on them. They kind of flop around a little bit, but there are some rock chips on it, so I either want to repaint them or get a different set. So my question to you guys is, do I do the double slat kidney grills like the F80 M3, which a lot of F30 guys do, or do I stick with the one single slat and just do a brand new set of gloss black? So that's what they look like now. So I think that just about does it. I also will probably end up debadging the trunk of the car, taking the 335i badge off. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner without that, so I will probably remove that. But if there's anything else specifically that you guys think I should do to this thing, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.